what you need. My African queen, I take you to Malawi.
So I've been nominated on AFRIMMA Awards. It's like it was a blessing. It still is a blessing, you know, for an independent artist like myself to be nominated for 3 categories, you know, on such a platform. It's like it's amazing. It's a blessing. So I feel very fortunate and very
When the
happy.
sun goes down, you need somebody. When you
I've been working for a long time. I've been putting out music for like 5 to 7 years, you know. It's been a while. I think the thing with musicians is, or anybody that is hustling on anything in general, you just keep working and working and working, and then one day, you know, people start to notice you, you know, and then it's almost like, you know, you just came out of nowhere, but you've been working for the longest time, just that nobody has noticed you. So it was really, it felt really good, you know. I've been working, in fact, sometimes I feel like I worked harder like previous years than now, you know, but it's just now that, you know, God says, you know, it's time to get known, or it's time for people to notice you. So I feel very fortunate and very lucky and very happy. It's been doing well. With other artists like Adekunle Gold or Simi, or, you know, I feel like now in Nigeria, people are beginning to want different. People are beginning to want things that they haven't been, you know, given over the years. People are looking for, I think that's the word. People are looking for different. They want it, and then they're looking for it. And I feel like I was found because, like I said, I'm independent. We haven't really done any big marketing strategy, or we've just been really working and putting out music. So people have been looking for me and my music, so that means it's time for these kind of music to be received. So I feel really fortunate to be, you know, in the music industry at this kind of time where this kind of music is being received and accepted. Ric Hassani is from Nigeria. I was born and raised in Port Harcourt. I moved to Lagos 2 years ago. I moved 2014 December at the same time, you know, so I've been here for 2 years. But I'm from Port Harcourt, born and raised. I'm from a small town called Omok. Yeah, that's where I'm from. Okay, first of all, Ric Hassan is not my real name. But it is my real name in the entertainment industry. But what I mean is, it's not my government name. My government name is Ric Ikeji. Ric Hassani, well, Ric is from Eric, and then Hassani. I was just watching Fresh Prince of Bel-Air one day, and I heard the name, and I put it to my name is, people call me Ric as well, you know what I mean? So I put it to Ric, and then it made sense to me. So I was like, okay, let's go, you know.
when the sun goes down, you need somebody.
You know, the funny thing, it has been coming from Malawi, Cameroon, East Africa. I mean, like, it's been amazing. I've done tours there, like, it has been amazing. You know, yeah, I think that's where I've gotten the most attention. And then now Nigeria, you know, but really, I mean, I've been to Cameroon 2 years ago. I've been to Malawi twice. I was there last year. I just came back. You know, it really just happens that we just put out music and then we get emails. That's how my own has been happening. That's why I always feel very fortunate. I never, you know, carry short. Because my career has been very beyond my power, you know.
Beautiful, you know who it is.
Before Gentleman, okay, let me tell you guys something. I used to be a rapper. My name is Ric Hassan. I used to squat in Sam Clef's studio. This was like 6 years ago. I used to squat in Sam Clef's studio. I used to stay there, me, Skills, Dami Crane, Flo, like there were just many of us in that, squatting in Sam Clef's house. And then Wizkid, I was in the studio when Wizkid recorded Pakurumo. Most of the songs on his Superstar album, you know, or the songs he did with Sam Clef, because at the time Sam Clef was his major producer, you know. So he used to come to the studio a lot, you know. And I was like the #1 rat in the studio that time. So yeah, that's pretty much how my career started as a rapper, Ric Hassan, and then I transitioned into Ric Hassani, which is the singer that I am now. I always used to sing. I learned how to rap because rap was the cool thing to do. So when it came to, okay, what do you want to do moving forward? And for a long time, I sat down and thought about it that, okay, I want to be a singer. I've been singing before I started rapping. Let me do what I know how to do. And that's how Ric Hassani started. The industry now is, there's so many artists. That's one thing. You know, there's so many. I think there are a lot more artists than before. I think now people know how to go about stuff more. I think there are more people that know how to go about the industry. Back then it was still, back then I mean like 5 years ago when I was still in, you know, Sam Clef's house. I think back then there were only a few people that really knew as they go. You know, but now there's so many people that know as they go. Everybody knows where, you know, P Square's house is, or where Clarence Peter's house is, or has this manager's number. Everybody, you can meet a random guy today and then he has, you know, some A-list artist's phone number, you know. But back then, you couldn't really just have, you know, like Don Jazzy's number, you know, stuff like that. But now there's so many people, and I think from another perspective, that also means that the industry is growing. That also means that the industry is giving more jobs to people. Now, there are managers, there are PR agents, there are A&Rs, there are more, you know, the industry is growing now. So that's the flip side of that idea. But generally, the industry is doing very well. Like, it's doing very, very well. It's growing at a very fast pace. And the fans are proud of the accomplishments that the artists are making, like, you know, Wizkid with Drake, or all this cool stuff that's happening. We're in a very good time. I've worked with Ice Prince. I have other collaborations that I can't talk about, you know, but yes, I've worked with Ice Prince. I also have other African collaborations from Zambia or Cameroon or Namibia. Yeah, and then there's a collaboration that I'm really excited about that is coming out really soon, you know, so yeah.
You know who it is.
If not music, I'll be maybe a brand marketer or something like that. I think I know how to package things. We have a lot of fun, you know, all the time. My female fans are very close to me. You know, we exchange messages a lot. We are very good friends. You know, I like them a lot. You know, I was on the phone to a few of my female fans before I came for this interview. I was on the phone with like 6 of them, you know, at the same time. Yeah, man, they're just, God bless my female fans. God bless you guys so much. I love you from the bottom of my heart.
You deserve a gentle